Hey everybody, welcome back to the best coin news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is April 11, 2024. Now listen, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. I know that's not an exact number, but it is definitely huge. All right, over here to moneymetals.com. You're looking at gold up 305 to 2347.35. Silver's flat as a pancake, 28.13. Platinum up 230 to 977.15, and palladium up 260 to 1087.60. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is $8.19. They're going to sell you those for $36.33 each for a quantity of 1 through 39, and they will buy them back from you for $29.86 each. Now, yeah, let's talk about precious metals, folks. Some people think, well, but it's not the time to buy precious metals, and some people think, well, cost averaging, that's fine. You buy now, you buy when it's low, you buy when it's high. It doesn't matter. It all evens out in the end in the wash, right? Well, is a lot of people are looking at this right now, I believe, and I think they're looking at it in, well, not exactly a clear picture. All right. And I'm not blaming anybody. I just think that there's really a lot more room for upside. And I will tell you exactly why I believe that. And it's in 3 short Google pages, really. Here we go. Let's start off with the first one. Now, let's talk about inflation. I've said inflation is not going anywhere soon, anytime soon. In fact, here it says here, hot inflation report derails case for Fed June rate cut. Yeah, isn't that interesting? We know that there's going to be no rate cut for June because of the hot inflation numbers. And generally speaking, well, when the Fed cuts rates, that's right, precious metals take off like a rocket. Well, we're not seeing rate cuts, and yet precious metals are still up there. So that's counterintuitive right there, okay? Now look at this. European stocks fall as market digests U.S. inflation await ECB. You know what that means? If the United States sneezes, the rest of the world catches a cold. And look at this. Will oil prices keep rising, and how will that affect inflation? Now, if you're asking those kinds of questions, you might have just been born last night, right? Let's keep on keeping on. Now, I've got oil here, all right? Oil holds advance as traders brace for Iran strike on Israel. That was 2 hours ago. So the world is expecting something nasty right there to happen. Oil price extends gain as fears rise of potential Iran attack. That was an hour ago, 46 minutes ago. Oil prices could spike to $100. Yes. What's that going to do to inflation, folks? Yeah, we already know the answer, right? We don't have to ask that. It's coming. It's inevitable, right? It's like the sunset and the sunrise. Now, let's go one more Google machine page, and there we go. I put tensions because, you don't want to put war. You don't want to put anything. You just put tensions, tensions. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. There's a lot of tensions out there. You got to see this. U.S. aims to boost ties with Asian allies, Japan, Philippines, among tensions with China. Indigenous people in Philippines North ready to fight as tensions rise. What? What's going on in the Philippines? Let's see here. Let's see. Gold resumes gains. That's what we're talking about here, folks, as Middle East tensions offset hot inflation. That's exactly what I'm talking about, and Bloomberg is exactly talking about that 2 hours ago. Tensions rising between Mexico and Ecuador over embassy incident. Did you hear about that? Maybe, maybe not, but that's pretty intense. Yeah, they stormed an embassy to go get somebody and arrest them. That's incredible. Look at this. Kosovo and police load up with weapons on the Serbian border as tension rise. Yeah, you remember the 1990s? They want their... look at this. This is... Turkey-Greece tensions flare again over marine park plans. And if you ever get inside of a Turkey-Greek chat room, it's quite ugly in there. I'll tell you. Israel threatens to strike Iran directly as regional tensions rise 23. Well, I think you see the picture, right? Do you get the picture? Yeah. You're not an NPC. And if you don't know what an NPC is, you might be an NPC. Now, here we go. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's do our regular scheduled talk here. This is the bullion sales at the United States Mint, and we can tell you for sure that we have seen no sales for April so far, and we are on the 11th day of April. What does that even mean, folks? I don't know. Other than the fact that the United States Mint is either not reporting their sales. I mean, I'm going to fill the vacuum up with all kinds of weird ideas of why they haven't reported numbers, but I can't tell you this. It's coming at a time when I do believe the American public in general need precious metals, American gold eagles and American silver eagles, okay? Now, there are opportunities to get those American eagles, all right, from outside the United States Mint. Obviously, you're not going to be able to buy the bullion unless you're part of the bullion program. However, look at this. Companies like Costco, they're selling silver right now. They're also selling gold. And it isn't just American silver eagles. It isn't just American gold eagles, okay? And this is 15 hours ago, 24 hours ago, 34 minutes ago. So this is a hot topic, right? Not the mall store, but this is a very hot topic. Costco now sells up to 200 million a month in gold and silver. Now, whose gold and silver are they selling? Is it United States Mint's gold and silver? Because last time I checked, well, there was no real movements, especially in March, and then April. We're 11 days in, right? So Costco gold and silver sales seems to have grown considerably. Wells Fargo's saying that. Yeah. So what is that going to do to other membership retailers? Maybe Walmart. Maybe they'd already sell silver. Maybe Gold Eagles. Maybe they officially get into it bigly, like Costco has. Look at Costco could sell up to 200 million of gold bars, silver coins monthly. Yowza! And there's 12 months in a year, right? That's a good bit of money. That's a good bit of money. So that's what's going on at Costco, right? And look at that. Why is silver outshining gold in April? Folks, if you're asking questions like this, you got to do your homework. Now, here we go. This is Business Insider. This just came out by Grace Dean, April 11 at 6:40 a.m. That was just a little bit ago, about an hour ago now. It says here, Costco is selling up to $200 million of gold bars and silver coins every month, but probably not making much profit, retail analyst says. Now, why would anybody, right, sell something and make no profit, right? Maybe it's prestige. Maybe they're trying to build some momentum, some inertia for some other big move in precious metals, right? Who knows? But maybe they're just trying to help out the people. Maybe it isn't all about making much profit. Although we know Costco, where do they make their money? In membership sales. That's right. Everybody doesn't really, you don't make the money on the products. And really, I mean, this person, I don't know, maybe it was disingenuous, but Miss Grace Dean, maybe they should have said that, well, maybe Costco doesn't make a whole lot on their gas sales, or maybe they don't make a whole lot on their food sales, because really they make their money in their membership sales. That's where the bread and butter is, right? So let's be honest. Honesty and truth is good. It says here, Costco monthly sales of its gold bars and silver coins could total 200 million. Wells Fargo estimated. That's right. The gold bars, which sell it very quickly, go for about 2% over the spot price. That's not that bad, right? And but their low prices mean they would likely bring minimal profit for Costco. Analyst Edward Kelly wrote, yeah, well, so what, right? Costco could be selling up to 200, look at it, 1 ounce gold bar and 25-pack silver coin. Wait a minute. Those, no, they sell 20 packs, don't they? Yeah, I think they're 20-pack silver coins, not 25. So isn't that interesting? This person here probably knows little to none, or if anything, about silver coins. So why would Business Insider have a person write an article about something they know nothing about? That's really interesting. Yep, that's about the things today, isn't it, folks? Expert nothing. Now, here we go. Costco started selling these 24-karat gold bars in August or September of last year. Wells Fargo equity analyst Edward Kelly sent a note to clients on Tuesday, which Business Insider has viewed. You can also see that information online, right? And YouTube, right? You can go see a YouTube video about Costco has been selling those, right? Costco's then CFO, Chief Financial Officer, Richard Galanti, said in September that the bars were typically gone within a few hours, and later said that it had sold 200 million worth of gold bars in the quarter to November 26. That's a lot of gold, folks. The bars sell for about 2% over spot, about $23.50. That's actually lower right now than the spot price, I believe. Right? What are we at now? $23.48. Yeah, just about the same. Interesting. Almost exact, right? About $2 off as of Tuesday morning, but are often out of the stock. Yep, not real much movement, and that was a Tuesday. The retailer has also started selling $625 packs of silver coins, Kelly said at the note of the sales began in January. Now, I don't know about you, but the coins over at Costco are not $625. They are $669, and there are 20 coins right there in this particular roll right there. Bam! Look at that. That's a beautiful thing. So if you can buy these for $669 at Costco, and it does say out of stock, actually, that's really interesting. Maybe you have to go in person. And Costco does have about 600 warehouses all across the United States. They have more in other countries. I didn't mention those. But the question is how many of these bad boys are getting to each Costco, those 600 Costcos? Is it 2 rolls? Is it a one box? And how many tubes come in a box, right? Well, let's talk about that. Well, a monster box contains 25 sealed tubes. He's containing 20 coins for a total of 500 troy ounces. 500 coins, right, in a box. So, with that said, each Costco's probably getting a box. Possibly, maybe half of that. But it's really interesting the price they're able to sell this with. And yeah, Costco isn't known for making money, exorbitant amount of money off of their products. They make money off their membership. So that's probably a good deal if you can find it in stock. Like I said, that's how many sealed tubes are in a box. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's talk about JM Bullion, right? So here's theirs, 2024 1-ounce silver eagle. That's a tube of 20 coins. And the lowest price you can get on that is if you buy 75 of those bad boys. What? Yeah. And you're going to pay $703.80 each. So which one's clearly the winner? Chicken dinner, if you can get it in stock, yeah, that's clearly going to be Costco. Because look at that, $768.54. All right. So the difference between, let's just call it $770 and let's call that $670. That's $100 difference right there. That is actually going to be paying for your membership. I think membership at Costco is about $65. And yeah, with that kind of savings, you might be able to get the executive membership, and that gives you 2% back. And what is 2% back on $700? Yeah, exactly. It all adds up. And if you get the credit card, well, you might get a discount there as well if you have the Costco credit card. It just makes sense, I think. Gosh, isn't that amazing? Now, that's if you can find them in stock. And, I didn't have a chance to call Costco to find out when they would be returning back in stock. But then again, how would they know, right? It's just the warehouse. It's not the, well, actually they might have some, way of finding it in transit, right? At what's ordered and then what's in transit, right? That's a logistical nightmare. If you were, oh my gosh, could you imagine? Anyway, let's go to those plus ones. Here we are. This is Proverb 3, 5, and 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to him, and he will make your path straight. And I believe what that means is let go of what we think we know and let the Lord take the helm of what he perfectly knows. Absolutely. Now, let's go to 3-9's Fine, 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Depeche Mode, and we got It's No Good. And there are lyrics in Spanish and English. Isn't that something? Aren't we lucky that somebody took the time to teach us some English and Spanish? That's quite remarkable. Thank you very much, folks. Want to really just, you better put your seatbelt on. That's all I got to say. Stacker out.